we going live?
Are we here?
That's like our face all the time.
I know.
There we are.
Okay, and we're here.
Now we're live.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everybody.
It's so live with
Steph and Eileen.
We made it! We made it to 2022.
Tips. We're getting all kinds of tips. Ooh, we got 7 people already online. Sorry we're late, you guys. We're kind of playing with the camera, and so we're going back to the laptop instead of our camera. And then
in 8 minutes we may be switching.
We've hardlined it in, and but we have my phone on standby, so bear with us. We're gonna get it figured out. And
one of these years,
everybody else has gotten this figured out. We're just slow to the uptake, I guess. So.
Well, you're the only one working on it because you don't want me being in charge of the electronics. That's for sure.
Oh, so. It has been a crazy week for us. We've got our inventory done for
thank heavens.
Both
you didn't buy everything though.
Next time we'll hope we won't have any inventory. There's 21 people. Yay! Yay, guys. So
stick with us even if there's problems, please.
Yeah, inventory went well. We got it done in a week. 2 stores. So
that's really impressive.
That's really so. Dwayne and Lisa cranked out Iowa Falls. That was awesome. So thank you.
They did that one in like 3 days.
3 days, yeah. So that was really good. And then between Steph and I, Dwayne and Kurt, our husbands, we did this store in 1 day.
Yeah. And then Tori came in to help guide Kurt.
Yeah.
And she was a tired puppy. That was a heck of a trip.
That's how we spent our New Year's Eve.
Yes.
And
I almost made it awake to you New Year's Eve.
I was gonna say I think we got done at 10:30.
Yeah. Well, I was at home and I fell asleep prior to 11:30, and I was talking to Tori and she said, "Mom, look, according to my Fitbit, I fell asleep 4 minutes before midnight." She didn't even make it to midnight.
She didn't make it. She's young. She should make it to midnight. Us old folks, we get to fall asleep. So.
Yeah, but considering all the stress she went into, she had a heck of a trip, guys.
Oh yeah, she went out to Colorado and came back safely and sound. So that was good.
She had her issues, but that's okay.
That's okay.
That's
what life's adventure's all about.
Exactly.
You know what? We should have them vote on these 2 for this.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
Well, I'm not sure about this one at all for that one.
Okay. Where's your other ones?
Okay, I'll go grab.
She's gonna go. See, this is how we roll. We think on the fly. We just kind of do. So, all right, you guys. If you can't tell, so some sad news, which all of you are probably aware. Miss Betty White passed away last Friday.
During inventory.
We actually stopped for lunch, and I got this news flash that came up. And you know how you get those news flashes that are like, nah. But no, it was confirmed, and so I'm a huge lover of Golden Girls, which I'm sure many of you are out there.
Yeah.
So, and a tribute to Betty White tonight, I'm wearing one of my many Golden Girls t-shirts. I'm actually wearing Golden Girl socks. And if you stay to the end of the show, we're going to read a little Christmas carol or story about the Golden Girls. So
because you can't go wrong with the Golden Girls.
And we'll even do a little toast to Miss Betty White later on. So... announcement stuff. What do we have?
Announcements. Well, our main thing is mid-February. It's the weekend after Valentine's Day. Williamsburg. Let's hope the weather is better than last year.
Yeah, it was cold.
It was. Oh, it's almost as bad as today.
It was frigid.
Oh my gosh. Today was not a day for anybody to be out in their right minds. Oh my gosh. It was.
Or their left minds.
Or their any minds.
Because if they're out, they've left their mind.
It was crazy. Anyway. So this is on Sunday, February 20th, and on Monday. So it's Sunday, Monday, February 20th and 21st. And I am really not going to be liking the cold weather right then.
But it's so worth it because there's going to be 16 different vendors there.
16? I hadn't even counted them. Holy mackerel.
16 different vendors there. So if you guys love to see what all, the new stuff that each person has, the kits, the... samples, or just to get out and gab and have a good time with your quilty friends.
This is a fabulous venue.
Yep.
And they have food and they have drinks. We found that out last year. So anyway, this venue is awesome.
Beautiful.
It is absolutely wonderful. It's a wedding venue. How I mean, it is just
It's
so
like-
nice there.
It's like would you call it a Morton barn or a Morton building?
Morton building? Yeah. I think it's bigger. It's definitely fancy.
And both of our
Right.
shops will be there. So I'm just going to
Yeah.
read off. So, of course, Rainbow and Calico Things. Barb, she's the one that coordinates all of these, and she does an amazing job. Expressions and Threads.
Out of LeClaire.
Stitch and Sew Cottage out of Kelowna. Tilly's out of Fort Dodge.
Seems to me out of Algona. And the Backstitch out of Elkader.
Forest Mills Quilt Shop from Postville. Of course, it's so tempting, from Story City.
And of course, Iowa Falls Sewing and Machine Company from Iowa Falls. And Debbie's Quilt Shop and Gifts from Osage.
I gotta call Debbie.
You gotta call Debbie. Okay.
I gotta call Debbie. She called me. I gotta call her back. Okay, sorry.
You also need to call Charlie, but that's beside the point.
Fernhill Frond Designs from South Amana. Quilter's Paradise from Mount Pleasant.
Quilter's Garden from Cresco. Yay, Katie. The Quilted Strawberry from Strawberry Point, Iowa. And that is...
Huh?
Oh, good.
Heartland. I'm sorry, I didn't catch on. Heartland Cottons from DeWitt, and of course, Knitting Long Arm is going to be there, and they're out of Hiawatha, Iowa. So they are a local long arm company.
So we've got lots of Iowa represented and lots of talented sewers and seamstresses and all kinds of whatever words you want to use. But the ideas are going to be flowing. It is definitely going to be worth the trip.
And it's fun for us because that's our time to get together with the quilt shop owners and gab, and we just have a good time.
In the last, I would say, it'll be about 2.5 years, because our first one was in November.
Mm-hmm.
These are all the people that we're finally getting to know and have a pretty good relationship with. And it's just fun to be able to check in with them and, have all these great plans that may or may not come to fruition, but it's worth it.
It's still
It's
fun.
good.
It's still fun. So, not a lot of announcements coming up, but one of the things, Steph, you wanted to kind of pick their brains on times or days for classes.
Yes. I have a couple of classes that I'd like to do this month. So do you have a preference? I have a weaving class that we need to get up and running, and we're trying to figure out how to do this as a 1-day class rather than a 2-day class. It's going to involve some planning ahead. But would you rather have it on a Wednesday, a Thursday, or a Saturday? So if you have a preference on any of those and you're interested in the weaving class, put those down. We'll try and schedule it for those days. And last I heard, we had like 7 or 8 people that were interested in that. So
it might have to be multiple days.
it might have to be multiple days.
But single class.
Unfortunately, fortunately or fortunately, depending on how you want to look at it, I've got a whole lot of added pharmacy days this month. But they all seem to be on Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and the occasional Saturday. So that leaves me with Wednesday, Thursday, and most of the Saturdays. So if you have preferences for that. And the other one is this Trendsetter tote. That is one that I'm finishing up. I just keep getting other projects thrust in front of it, but I can easily get that one ready to do, and it's just a matter of choosing,
What
like
day
I said,
and time?
Wednesday, Thursday, or Saturday. And they can't all be on Saturday. They have to have some choices. So
Speaking of Saturday, you guys, we actually have something happening at each shop this Saturday at 2 o'clock.
2:30.
2:30. So here at Story City, we're doing our Marty and Me Club, which
Mhm.
I think we've got kind of our spots filled for that.
Well, yeah,
But let me just show you. Can I take this off without
Yeah.
destroying everything?
it's just one of those. Yeah. This is the kit for this week. Pretty cool.
So this is the pattern. It's called Twinkling Stars, and this is one of my favorites that we did last year. And
I was
this
going to grab
is-
the other one from down over there, but
This is one of the pieces.
that's the primary fabric.
Look at those pretty, pretty colors. Isn't that pretty? Love that.
And we have, and the thing is, all the stars, now we're not making the square, they're all the sparkly ones. I have like 5 different colors there of sparkly.
That's our
So we're pretty
pearlized.
excited. I was talking with Darla, and she helped me choose the
Oh yeah, because I
focus
see
fabric. And
this
so
is going to be a
those are gonna the
good
stars.
one.
It's going to be cool. And it's actually designed to be like the one that you did with the long, that's
Oh,
long.
okay, yeah.
And then have the one strip of stars. But there's enough there that if they wanted to redo it and
Yeah.
rejig it, you could do that.
So the one that we did last year, it uses full like fabric. Like, I'm just going to go grab it real quick.
Okay. So yeah, it's one width of fabric. It's like a 1 1/4 yards, and then you cut it, and then you insert this row of stars. So it's like a quick quilt to do, which is a really good pattern, and it's still the Marty and Me, and it uses sets A and C, which a lot of people have. But
So you see how it has this kind of panel-like fabric on this side and on Steph's on Steph's side, and then you have this offset row of stars. This is a great way to use up fabric that you don't want to cut into, or maybe it's like this really cool print that you don't want to cut up,
or scraps.
and then your scraps for your stars.
Yeah, you have a good basic backing. And then there's another one that we're actually doing in addition. This pattern actually calls for what's a flap. And I don't know how many people actually know what a flap is, but basically it's a border, but you put it on both sides. You sort of sew it around the edge, and then you put the binding on. So it's sort of an interesting concept, but
Yeah. So
it's sort of all kinds of fun
it's
things.
going to be, like I said, this was probably one of my favorite ones that we did because it was so stinking easy. And then, as a matter of fact, I think Miss Denise Fields, if you're watching, she actually wound up making several quilts from that pattern because it is so easy, and you can use so many cool fabrics. And essentially, for the stars, you're just pulling colors out of the fabrics. And
Right.
Bada bing, bada boom. There you go.
Yeah. And I that's why I'm so excited about this one, because I can hardly wait to see. Plus, I'm waiting for the girls. I can hardly wait to see how they did with their big quilts.
I was going to say the last one
The
was
last one was
big
the
one.
big one.
This one's a much more simplified one. It's
Yes.
kind of that breather.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, although some people are overachievers and already had theirs done and wish they'd had another class. Right, Paige? So give extra credit points to her for actually getting things done.
okay, you guys. So we're coming up on our 11, almost 12-minute mark, and we're still here. So,
The sign is good. The
Okay.
sign is good. We may make it.
so the other thing that's going on this weekend is in Iowa Falls, and it is the Quilt Club that Miss Denise does once a month, second Saturday of the month at
Oh.
2 p.m. Oh.
We might be going.